Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host, and of course we're down here at the Pepper Mill on Las Vegas Boulevard, which is absolutely incredible. Not only that, we have Queen G with us, the most amazing radio host.
Yes.
And I think amazing is just underestimating what she really is and what she really does. But we have one more little surprise. You are sitting in Elvis Presley's booth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's like, I put a wow on her face.
I didn't know. I didn't know that. That's an important fact.
That's a very important fact because this is actually where he used to sit. I don't think it was the same couch, but this is where he used to sit, and this is where he used to come in the back door of the Pepper Mill. This is where he was.
So that whole energy is
the
here.
whole energy is
right here.
It's with us, not fighting us.
Right. That's super dope.
So you are a radio host. How long have you been a radio host?
For about 8 years now.
8 years. How
Yes,
do you
ma'am.
like it?
It's amazing.
Who are you with?
I am at WBKE right now.
Okay.
Vegas Raw Radio.
Yeah.
And it's raw.
I was going to say, radio raw could be really, really raw.
Right.
How raw and raunchy does it get?
It can go as raw as it can go, but
But this is Vegas, so does it matter?
Yes. But I only chose that format so that I could play music that was uncut from artists.
Oh, really? So you're playing raw music?
Yes, ma'am.
Before it goes to a studio and they take out all the juicy stuff, and it becomes a regular song.
Right.
So, and you can do that?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And what response do you get back from that? Because being raw, people love raw things right now.
The artists are pretty happy with that, with getting exposure and having their, music spent on the show. They're pretty excited, so.
They like all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So what are the bands that give you people that give you the music that you can put out there raw that they don't mind?
Right. Well, I get music submitted from all over the world. Canada, Africa, just all over the world. It's amazing. Like, they send me an MP3 of their music, and we put it in rotation.
I'm fascinated when you said Africa. We don't hear much about music coming from Africa.
Right.
I was in Africa. I did a documentary over there for some children. I was doing, and you don't really have. Yet they've got the greatest voices, the greatest.
Oh yeah.
And that you don't hear much from that. So
Oh yeah.
Do you get a lot?
There's an artist, honestly, by the name of Friday the Cell Phone Man. He does
Friday the
acrobats.
Cell
Yeah, he does acrobats. All of that. He's actually famous over there, and he fills soccer stadiums.
Really?
People come to see him from all over the world.
So why wouldn't he have you invited him to Vegas?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm just waiting on him to come down. I met him in Atlanta, and he's an amazing man, an amazing artist. So I'm super excited about some of the artists that we have the opportunity.
So we definitely know he's coming on your show.
Yes.
For that.
I actually, I'm super excited because as of this Saturday, I'll be interviewing Levert.
Levert?
Yeah. So, super excited. Yeah.
Now, when you get people in like that, how do you sort of cope with asking the questions, and do you sort of, go back and find out what they do? And,
you have to research.
Yes, research.
And then a lot of it is flowing with them.
Yes.
Like
I'm flying with
you.
Yeah. I've never met this woman
the
in my life.
natural.
Queen G is like, she's very famous. You're a very famous radio personality in Vegas.
Yeah.
And I know that.
Right.
But I've never met you.
Right.
And I happen to like that. I happen to not sort of have all this rehearsal stuff and
Right.
say all this and sort of, what you have to do. And it's like, it's crazy.
Right.
So so you
research them and also flow with them.
You flow with
when they're on the show. We interview back and forth. So it's amazing. It's amazing.
Well, that's why we can get on so well, because she's used to this.
Right.
What is your favorite way of interviewing somebody? Do you like to get into their background or who they are, or just find out something very different about them?
I'm very personable. It's like a conversation. I call my radio chair my couch.
Okay.
Like as if we're at home, relaxing. Yeah.
And you find it very easy to do that.
The simpler, the better.
There you go. And what is the most famous person you've ever interviewed that you felt very nervous about? Because you get nervous with some people.
The most recent, honestly, was Kirk Farquhar. He's a composer in Hollywood right now.
Okay.
Doing a lot of big, writing and shows like Being Mary Jane, all the hot popular shows. He's a writer and composer. So I got pretty nervous with him, but what was interesting is that as we flowed and had conversations about his life, he cried on the show. So I know
See,
that
you know what I think?
it
Queen,
impacted
you know
him.
what Queen G needs now? She needs to go into a TV show.
Right.
You need to go into a TV show. I think you'd be
I love
fabulous.
that.
And I don't mind the competition. I love competition.
I love
all that stuff. But when you know so many people, you know, and then you see that he was very emotional and he cried. I mean, that would be wonderful to see somebody that has so much, that is doing so much, that still has an emotion.
He still has a heart and emotion and into his family. When we talked about his family, that's what struck an emotional chord with him. And it was just, it was amazing. So I knew at that point that it was a great interview.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he was being natural.
Oh yeah,
And
very
that's
natural.
What, and that's what everybody's looking for. So if anybody, how can anybody reach you?
Queen G and Friends on Facebook.
Okay.
Yes.
Facebook, that's it? You got a website?
Queen G and Friends. Queen G and Friends on Facebook.
And then what about the radio station? Back out to the radio station?
WBKE is the radio
WBKE.
station, and it's VegasRawRadio.com, and look up Queen G.
Queen G,
Yes.
the company's Queen G. She's absolutely amazing, absolutely wonderful. Tune into her because she has. Are you on every day or once a week?
Once a week on
Once
Saturdays.
a week. Oh,
Yes.
what time?
4 to 6 p.m.
4 to 6 p.m.
Yes.
on Saturdays, Las Vegas. You have all the news, and she has surprise guests come on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have a good time.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Now, if
It's
anybody
amazing.
wants to come on your show, can anybody just get in touch
They
with you?
can get in touch with me on Queen G and Friends and message me.
And message you.
I'll book them.
And then
Yeah.
you'll book them and go from
And mine is entertainment in general,
Yes.
across the board. So
Yes.
there's no limit on if you
It
could
doesn't
be a
have to be
musician,
music. Yeah. There could be a
you
writer,
could be writer, singer,
director, producer, anything.
Yes.
Across the board. So don't forget, look out, Queen G. We'll be back, Vegas Live with Ninon.
Boom.